Let's get this episode underway. Episode 56 of the Mile High franchise. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. Follow me on Kick. We are dual streaming over on kick.com along with YouTube. Feel free to follow me on both if you wish. If not, whatever. We got 4 new subscribers today. Thank you guys if you happen to be watching this. Appreciate you subscribing. Oh boy, I hear myself twice. Where am I? There I am. So I know the MLB draft is going on right now, but I don't really care too much about the draft. That's just me. I don't hate it, I just don't care too much of it. So tonight the Rockies are on the road in St. Louis to take on the Cardinals. Cardinals are fighting in a very, I know this is going to sound weird to say, tough NL Central, where them, the Cubs, and I believe it's the Reds are fighting for a first place spot at the moment. We are 2 games under 500. Realistically, we have not lost or gained any ground on the Dodgers since the last episode and the win we got, spoiler, and all that. What's up, Brian? What's up, Witty? Cubs selected shortstop Matt Shaw. I just saw that. I just now saw that. But enough chitter chatter. Let's get into the game tonight. Let's see here. Skip all that. We're gonna be taking on Walker Buehler. The Cardinals have Walker Buehler. We're 3 games under 500. Sorry, I can't read numbers. Numbers are not my thing. So, Zach Veen is still in the lineup. Apparently, he has not been used since the last episode. So, thanks.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the St. Louis Cardinals.
What up, Charm? You was actually enjoying your stream?
First pitch.
I don't know. I was in and out. I was watching. I think you had Brian in your chat there. Once again, you got me on both YouTube and Kick. Thank you so much, Brian. Appreciate you, man.
Almost ready to get underway.
Appreciate it, my guy, my dude, my good sir.
He hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this: every player
how did
perform well at their home ballpark.
How did they go with your woman?
This guy, no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers; they haven't been great at home. I'm sure
Cardinals have a good team, by the way.
We'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Good Lord, they have a good team.
And a pitch. Ian Happ stands in now.
Ian Happ, Cardinals are 30 and 21st in the Central. Walker Buehler, I did not pay attention to his numbers. I'm sure he's been good.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss.
Good start. 0-2.
I'll tell you what, he's embarrassed right now. Never swings at that kind of pitch, especially that early in the count.
That's towards
and
center.
Ian Happ gets a little jam shot, but Carlson will run it down.
It on the run. And a quick out.
One down.
Time to check out the Rockies lineup. And down towards the bottom of the lineup, hitting 8th here, Jorge Mateo.
And Boog,
Bats are turning it around.
I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound, and when he gets his foot down,
Might try to do more going live stuff.
Swing, so much
You
consistency.
should.
That bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
Gleyber Torres at the plate.
I was thinking about starting a just a chill podcast, like just a relaxed podcast. Still working out details. Still debating whether I want to do it solo or with random people.
And there's a ball.
Try to get that off the ground at some point, if I get time. Where shoots that foul. Good one. He's really been struggling.
Now 2-1.
Yeah, Witty, life's pretty good. Not terrible. Everyone's healthy over here. That ball stung. Left center field. I had a good sound. And over the wall. Rockies take the lead thanks to Gleyber Torres. 1-0.
It's 1-0.
Hopefully that'll get his back going. I had a good broadcast the other day, Witty, with Jack Squat. Sure. Part of the show player. I love that name.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other
love that
pitches,
name, by the way.
Bat was very patient, and it paid
Jack
off.
Squat.
So 1 out, nobody on. So in now for Colorado, Ryan McMahon. First pitch, and he just misses.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning.
So I'm going to guess Boston got that catcher.
Pitch misses.
I thought about playing Fallout 3 again with just creating a melee character that uses a baseball bat and call him like Beantown Boom or something. I don't know.
And they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting.
Have a baseball themed character in Fallout 3. I think that'd be fun. Ripped foul. 3-1.
Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound?
Took you forever to come up with that?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused. And
off the edge of the bat. Could be an easy play.
So perhaps
2 down.
It's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they
Nolan Gorman, second base. We'll check out this defense here.
Get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw off balance. Had to try to end the
Let's check out this defense for the St. Louis Cardinals. Cedric Mullins in left field. Dylan Carlson in central. Will Myers in right. Nolan Arenado and Tommy Edman on the left side of the infield. That is a ridiculous left side of the infield. Nolan Gorman and Jake Cronenworth at first. Wilson Contreras still have pretty good arm strength behind the dish for Walker Buehler. Hanging knuckle curve, and Ibarra just can't do nothing with it. So he will ground out. What? Gleyber Torres puts us on the board. 1-0. We got Jesus Luzardo going on the mound tonight. Last time we played with him, we almost had a no-hitter with him. So.
Welcome back.
There you go. There's Luzardo. 6-4, 4.3 ERA. He struggled a little bit.
Earned the W in his last start. He really needed that one. Well, his team needs another one today. We'll see if he can carry that.
See if we can turn him around.
Tommy Edman at the plate.
We'll see if we can turn him around.
The pitch.
I'll be honest, this Cardinals team looks a lot like the Dodgers. They hit very well, they play good defense, and their pitching is solid. So we will for sure have to be pretty careful. Nice pick by McMahon. Shoots it across, 1 down.
One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's a Cardinals lineup now. And a big factor for them in recent games, Nolan Gorman.
Well, this guy's been hitting
job apartment hunting. Dude, apartment hunting is exciting. Like, it's stressful, but the first time you're apartment hunting, it's pretty exciting.
And here's the veteran outfielder.
Maybe that's just me, but
homered in the ball game yesterday.
I had a lot of fun the first time I was looking for apartments.
Strike 1.
18 years old, man. Went to a town that was like 5 times the size of where I grew up. Still exciting.
And the 0-1. Bounce to the
right back to McMahon. 2 down. 2 groundouts.
Hey man, 4 pitches, 2 outs.
Chicago White Sox took Jacob Gonzalez. Oh yeah, the giving up organization.
Third of the National League leaderboard for batting average. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact,
White Sox always find a way to just shoot themselves in the foot.
So he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. In the first pitch,
1-0.
misses for ball 1.
early in the count, you have to be real careful because
Nolan Arenado.
then if this hitter gets a strike or
It's actually on the trade block last year.
Because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count.
Of course, nobody traded for him. That contract is ridiculous. I believe it's him that's got the big contract. Well, okay, it's not as ridiculous now, but got 2 years left. He's been good. I mean, I kind of looks like a Hall of Famer in a way. 415 home runs. Maybe if he gets 500, but career 287 hitter. So good. I'm surprised his arm is not higher, though. I thought his arm or his accuracy would be at least in the 80s or something. But I suppose that could be regression taking its toll.
That's in there. Now
1-2. I know, right? And the excuse that people are like, oh, if you just, if you watch the video longer, you could see he just didn't get time. And
2 outs.
I'm just like, well, the umpire doesn't have to grant time. That's the thing. He literally gave up before he even pitched the ball, which is ridiculous.
And it remains 1-0.
And apparently something happened with Tim Anderson today. I don't know what happened there. But Tim Anderson's fallen off a cliff.
Here in St. Louis, now here's Nolan Jones.
The first baseman, number 22.
Even though
I'm not a big Tim Anderson fan anyway,
he hails from
but
Lexington,
talent-wise, it's a
Kentucky,
shame to see
and
how
so
far he's
a
fallen.
big Kentucky basketball fan. That's in there. That's strike one.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
What up, Matty? Tim Anderson's overrated. I agree. I mean, he's a good player. I don't think he's a bad player, but
Here's the 0-2.
what a knuckle
And a
curve.
swing and a miss. Down on strikes.
But people are just like, remember when Cubs fans and White Sox fans were fighting who had the better shortstop, Tim Anderson or Javi Baez? And I'm like, well, Javi Baez has a ring.
So you have to swing as a hitter, but then just falls off
yeah.
the table and almost hits you in the back.
He's got a ring.
And now Kevin Parada.
Anderson hasn't even gotten close to a
Swings
ring.
and misses, and it's 0-1.
There's Kevin Parada. He's actually on a hot streak right now. It doesn't look like it, but his average in the last episode, if y'all remember, were about 206, 208.
One down, base is empty.
I'd like to continue that.
And it's a ball and a strike. Our umpire behind the plate, Jerry Hillsdale. High praise for Jerry when we talk to people around the game.
Yeah, I don't
No, I understand.
He's very straightforward.
I mean, maybe the pitcher pitched a little too quickly, but at the same time, that ball hit hard.
Now fly ball
But at the
right
same
center.
time, though, Eloy's got to be ready. You're a professional ball player.
That
Please
ball
act like
hops
it.
against the fence. Into second with a double, and they've got
Parada
something
staying
going.
hot. There's a one-out double.
Came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Cubs have a better shortstop, yeah. Even without Dansby Swanson, he's on the IL right now, Nico Horner is still a fantastic shortstop.
One out, runner at second. Next to hit for
All
the
right.
Rockies,
Here's Zach Veen. Ooh,
That one down the line.
Shoots it
and
foul,
it's
0-1.
just foul.
Veen's only had 4
Digital
at-bats,
Walker
which was in the
Builder's
last episode.
handle is, in fact,
He got 1 hit,
day off
struck out
21.
3 times. Apparently the game has not used him since the last episode, so we're going to use him
That's
tonight.
ironic because he's one of those guys that doesn't take any days off, and if you're on the other side and he's pitching, you might want a day off.
The 1-1.
Oof.
And that one fouled off.
Doing okay, thanks. Playing NBA. Dude, I love that slam dunk you made. That was awesome. Makes me feel good. Made me feel taller.
That missed.
Also, was that a sweatband I was wearing around my forehead? Ah,
Next pitch is
the
popped
pitch
up.
looks so good.
And in position.
Bean's gonna pop up. 2 down.
And there are 2 down.
Swanson's fun to hit with in the game. Yankees fired their hitting coach. Woo!
We talk about guys with
Good time to do it, man.
speed,
Going to the All-Star
he
break.
has it, but pushing the
Think he's got to
offensive
reset.
side for just a second, Chris. It's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. First offering misses the mark.
Well, he gets
Giants take
balls that
Bryce
get
Eldridge, a
by
two-way
most people at
player.
that
That's
position.
cool.
Just really
Never
impressive
heard.
because
See, that's why
there's
I'm.
sometimes the ball comes off the bat.
That's why I don't do my
Team
baseball
that
fan
thinks
duties,
that they've got a
as
base hit
Mateo's
or
going to
they
ground
got
out.
The throw in time.
That's why I don't do my baseball fan duties. Is I don't really care about the draft that much. I don't really look at the players or anything. But
Back here at the ballpark, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Nolan Gorman. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready.
it's nice
for
to
the
hear
ball
about these
game. I'll
players,
tell you
though.
what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
The pitch. In for a strike.
97.
0-1.
0-1. You know, it's very interesting. We're about to enter. We're near the end of May in this episode, and I'm gonna be honest. I'm not giving up yet. But this Rockies team doesn't feel like a competitive team.
That one is inside.
I don't think we're gonna be full-fledged sellers at the deadline unless something turns around. But we could probably trade away a couple of pieces we don't necessarily need. So, Orioles are on the clock.
The pitch.
Wow. Wasn't even close. Gorman strikes out. Second strikeout for Jesus.
Effective pitching is getting ahead in the count.
I think Luzardo's my favorite pitcher to use in this rotation.
Expanding the zone, guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the
Baby
pressure,
0-1.
you end up committing to a pitch.
But you know, the Cubs are actually, they're hurt at shortstop. They've checked in with us about Marte. I keep saying Marte. Jorge Mateo. And it's going to be tempting to decide whether we trade Mateo or not.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Because obviously we'd be asking for prospects in
Played for
return.
his dad at Elk Grove High School.
But
His teammates there
Mateo's 30 years old. He's got another year left on his contract. In my opinion, the longer we wait to trade Mateo, the harder it will be.
Next one
So
is off the plate.
we'll have to see if we're going to trade him or not.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
Charm asked me about Gavin Williams.
The wind of the pitch.
Oh, come on,
A little
man.
bit high. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
High?
He's really
High?
tightening up
Okay.
his
A little high?
hitting zone
Okay.
with 2 strikes here. I love it.
I don't think that was high. I think that should have been a strike. But, you know.
The pitch.
All right. We'll just get him to ground out. Jones. 2 down?
Takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down.
How is Gavin Williams doing?
The catcher, Wilson.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Entered the day with the best
Wow,
batting
Wilson.
average in the National League.
Wilson's on fire, man. He is hitting the ball very well.
First pitch doesn't
I
find
know.
the zone. That's it.
I thought about trading, possibly shopping Gleyber Torres as well. Because just to be honest, I like Vidal Brujan a little better. He's playing a lot better than Torres is.
Kicks and fires.
Oh, that's a strike. All right.
Across the
1-2.
letters.
1-1 with a 4 ERA in 4 games. So has he had a quality start yet?
Kicks and deals. That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
There you go.
Now 2
Cardinals,
outs.
Cubs, and, well, okay, the Reds have fallen back a little bit, but... The O's took an outfielder. Well, they're stacked at infield, right?
The pitch. Swing and a
Just
ball
missed
hit out
it. Left
towards
center field.
Phillips.
Nope,
under
Hap
it.
will get it.
But the left fielder calls him off and makes
He
the
gets him.
catch. And the inning is over. Nothing
All right,
doing
1-0
there for
Rockies
St.
after
Louis.
2.
They're
9-1-2.
down 1-0.
Trey Torres hits the dislike button.
Busch Stadium, top half of the third inning.
I said I
Now
wasn't
for
sure.
Colorado, Brett Phillips.
Chances are we'll keep him.
Bueller back to work. Now
Well, that was a hanging knuckle curve, man. He is playing with fire doing that.
Squeezes
Phillips
it.
is going to fly out on the
One
first
down.
pitch. How can you not swing at that?
So the batting order turns over, and the batter now, Ian Happ. Flied out to center in his first at bat.
Maybe Ian left field. Foul ball.
Happ hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year.
I haven't even checked on the All-Star votes this year in this franchise. I don't know if we have any players that's going to be represented or not.
Comes up
0-2.
empty on the swing, 0-2 now.
Yeah, but Torres has been really struggling. He's only hitting just slightly above 200. We're kind of in a odd situation with our second base right now.
To the plate.
Like I said, Brujan has been playing better, but apparently he's on a cold streak. Yeah, Happ grounds out. 2 down.
And he takes
That's
it
where Ian
inside
Happ
the
is the
out.
king of good timing outs. He is the absolute king. I get more good timing outs with him than anybody else.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Gleyber Torres. 1 for 1 so far.
Speaking of
today,
Torres,
a solo homer in his first
He's a
at
difference
bat.
maker so far.
In there, and it's 0-1.
I mean, Torres has 2 more years left on his contract with us. And he is 2 for 2
Base hit.
tonight. Maybe if we just continue to talk trash about him, he'll have a 4 for 4 night.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way.
Maybe
on the
Torres,
line.
good stuff.
Hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate.
Yeah, that's another option too. Put Ian Happ at second base.
McMahon getting to start at third.
I would be very
31
interested to
years
see how
old.
he plays
He's
at
been on
second.
a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10.
That is also a possibility.
At the belt and fires.
Woo!
In the air out towards
Somehow,
Carlson
that is not a home
settles
run.
underneath it.
Hanging knuckle curve, man, to Ryan McMahon. He's just going to fly out.
So 1 left for Colorado. They lead it 1-0.
Yeah, if we move Ian Happ to second, let's see.
Set for the bottom of the third.
We could probably move Zach Veen to left field. We could have Benny Montgomery in center, and of course Julio Barra in right.
From the left side, same side he throws from.
The wind and the pitch. Ball 1, no strikes.
Thus, we're gonna have
Goes 6
our
feet,
top
3 inches,
second base
220
prospect has been
pounds, and he was a
he's been
6th
really
round
bad.
pick
Um,
back in 2015.
And I just don't think he's gonna get much better.
And the count
So we may
1-1.
package him in a trade. Could move Ian Happ to second. A beautiful
Swing
curve
and a
1-2.
miss.
I'm trying to think if I have any left field prospects, and I don't think we have any directly on the way. We have a guy named Brett Sabori, but he's at least a couple years away. He's not close.
And now it's even up.
But I want to get Zach Veen as much playing time as possible, for sure. Ripped up the middle.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field.
Owen Rios,
Man on base
staying hot.
to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride.
Ian Happ playing second base is-
Early. He stayed
That's
inside
such
that
a
ball and
weird
squared
thing
it
to
up
say.
out front. Man, Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Will Myers now homered last night. Added another
Recruit
hit
to
as well.
Brock Wilken, third base. All right. You're on first. One down. Or, sorry, nobody out.
That misses
Here is Will Myers. He could give them the lead. 2016 All-Star, man. In this game, that was 10 years ago. He's still got a lot of power, though. We still got to be very careful with him.
And a big swing and a miss.
Said very careful with him. Third base coach relaying some signs. You ain't gonna steal here, are you?
Runner at first.
38 speed, 18 steal. No, what are you doing? Are you thinking about hitting and running? Fouls it off. 1-2. What a career for Will Myers, though. 35 years old, 76 overall. Obviously not a Hall of Fame player, but he's been consistent, right? Like, you got to give it to him. Look at these averages. Like, pretty consistent. Speed is obviously taking a drop. Does a lot better against lefties. That's probably why he's in. Here's the 1-2.
The 1-2.
Hit him with the bender, Jesus.
And he knew it.
Third strikeout for Luzardo. Catches him looking. That's not where we wanted that, by the way.
And now it's going to be Jake Cronenworth.
How we got to deal with Jake Cronenworth? Not anybody to sneeze at either. Good at pulling the ball, just like he did.
Didn't play in the day game yesterday, so he should be fresh for this one.
40 on the year, 6 homers.
Jake Cronenworth, the Michigan kid, he played at the University of Michigan.
Someone remind me, and I'm going to feel dumb asking this.
In the 7th round, grew up playing a lot of hockey.
What is the MLB average on OPS?
Debut with the Padres. Chris, he's been an All-Star twice.
Is it 800 or 700?
Next offering.
Fouls it off, 1-2. I did see that, yeah. Yeah, I asked you, I stupidly asked you what part of Georgia are you entering from, but then I realized, oh wait, he's coming from Florida. Never mind, I know where he's coming from. That's the wrong button. Good to know you didn't get melted by the sun.
Next one misses. 2-2.
Yeah, and when he came up to the big,
I noticed those like palm-looking trees in the background. I was like, I know where he's at.
Veteran player and just solid skills all the way around. To me, he was kind of that sneaky.
Woo! Caught him looking. Hit him with the heater. Jesus. That's some Jesus heat right there. Strikeout number 4 for Luzardo.
He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single, back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner.
We're pretty weak in our pitching core. We need to probably look at getting a starter in the draft.
He just needs one more out.
Yeah, here comes Tommy Edman. Swinging a
I may have to
foul
change
straight
our scouting priorities and go for a starter. I haven't really found any, oh my gosh, I need this player
and a pitch.
yet in the scouting so far. I'm just really bad at scouting, but I don't want to look up how to properly scout because
Rios leads off first with
I just want to figure it out myself, you know?
Next pitch is
Everybody's over here like, I got generational talent. And I'm like, I got a dude that could hit 240. You know.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And
Edman
that will
strikes
end the
out.
inning. So one left for the
5
Cardinals. They
strikeouts
still trail 1-0.
for Luzardo. He is looking good early. Going to the 4th is that was not even close. Edmund, what are you doing? What are you doing, Edmund? Come on.
New inning getting started. Now it's the DH, Julio Ibarra.
Julio.
All right, here comes Ibarra.
The right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Leading us off here.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Oh my God. Race takes shortstop Braden Taylor.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
Got a
That's
hold.
kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Tapper in front of the plate. Contreras is going to get that.
To the right side, throw over to Cronenworth. That's the first out.
Barr
in the
continues
top
to
of the 4th.
struggle. Well, he's not really struggling, but I have not been hitting well with him.
Nolan Jones.
So up next, Nolan Jones. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
All right, Nolan. Let's see if we can get you on base, man.
Ball 1, no
Good take, 1-0.
strikes.
Third on the Rockies in average at a 282.
Swings through that.
Nolan
one.
has turned his season around.
Spin rate's
He was around
outstanding
220,
on a high
230.
fastball. Really tough to hit.
I just got to do better with him.
Now 2 balls and a strike.
Are you checking in wondering if you're in your right mind rebuilding this team?
And a pitch.
We'll get it.
That one misses.
We'll get it.
3 balls and a strike.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this.
Might have to reset again, but we'll get it.
Rockies first batter right here.
It's fun. It's all part of the challenge, right?
The 3-1.
Ooh, nice try.
On the ground.
How you doing, Austin?
Goes just foul. Right-hander kick steals.
They did kick me
Downstairs,
out, and I thought it was very rude of them.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no.
They said they didn't need my help, so I said, okay then.
Runner at first. Kevin Parada digging in for the Rockies. Doubled his
So I tried to
first
put on a
home run.
mustache, and I tried to go in the Dodgers scout room, and they just found out who I was. They kicked me out immediately.
Off the plate, 1-0.
How are you doing in yours?
Out front with the swing, and that
Part of the
is
reason
strike
this team
one.
is being hindered is because of me. I had a baby
Into the
Parada.
outfield for a knock.
Got 2 hits on the night.
Fired in quickly, so it's
102
first
off
and
the bat for
second with
Kevin.
only 1 away.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night.
No, the Cubs draft room. I hope so.
Run away from the side.
I don't know what they need, though.
Seriously, we're starting with this already.
I really don't know what they need. I'm sure a lot of things.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Now it's the right fielder, Zach Veen. First time up was a pop out.
All right, first and second.
And that's a little bit high.
RB opportunity for Zach Veen.
In this spot, no better way to get out of this inning.
That's off season. If they
Runners at first and second.
oh, don't swing that.
Swings.
Let's see. I'm 4 years in. I think this is this is our 4th year, right? 23, 24, 25, and we're in 26. This is our 4th year, and I've only made the playoffs 1 time, and then it was us just
Here comes a pitch.
getting absolutely
For a strike.
shut out by the Phillies in the wild card. So
And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. And the right-hander deals.
Don't swing at that.
Swings and misses. Struck.
Sorry, Bean. Dadgummit.
Fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
I keep thinking it's going to be that knuckle curve.
Good high fastball and a 2-strike.
Yeah, I've come to terms that I'm going to have to speed like Steve Cohen to compete with these Dodgers, man.
More recent years, but with all of the emphasis by
The Dodgers have such an unbelievable team.
having a good grip on the baseball,
I may have to go fully, truly all in the offseason this year.
Even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Come on, Mateo.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Mateo's just continuing to struggle, man. He's close to losing his everyday spot.
Jones at second, Parada at first, 2 out of the inning. In the air,
All right, jam shot to right, but that will be caught by Will Myers.
pulls it down and he makes
He
the
strands some more runners.
And that's the inning. 2 left for Colorado, but they lead it 1-0.
You could always go back to live stream it, Charm. Pop it back on, man.
Cedric Mullins.
Pop that live stream back on.
And he deals. There's a strike.
So important for him to control the heart rate right now. He's got to go through the heart of this lineup.
Those big contracts are hard to move from. Yeah. Yeah. Of course,
Why to kick the pitch?
Chris Bryant's been the hardest one.
Sends it to first.
I absolutely suck using Chris Bryant, man. I'm just not good with him. So I try not to use him. He does better with me not using him. That's why you haven't seen Chris Bryant in any episodes recently.
When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list.
It would be nice if someone offered for him.
When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls
Baby
come off the
Luzardo,
bat.
good
That's the
pick.
kind of guy that every
2
year
quick
you
outs.
expect him to be in the
But Ryan McMahon, we got 2 years left on his deal. We gave Max Fried a big deal. So he's got 3 years left, 4 years left at $20 million a year.
Struck out swinging his first time.
Enrique Bradfield Jr. Dude, that sounds like a heck of a name. My name's Enrique Bradfield.
Look out!
Because I'm going to hit Gorman on accident. Oops. I totally messed that up.
You have the opportunity to be really aggressive with that hitter. You don't want to wake up in offense, and you don't want to give a team an extra out. Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
Carlson, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Austin, have you gotten rid of any of your contracts? Like the big contracts?
Next offering is in for a strike.
Freeland, Senzatella, Blackman, Bryant, McMahon, all those contracts suck, yeah. I know, it seems like for a couple of those guys, you have to just... I mean, you could possibly try to DFA him, and somebody will probably pick him up. But...
with the call.
Yeah, we bought...
And now the lefty.
We bought Herman Marquez back, even though he hasn't been having a good season. This will probably be it for Marquez, though. I may DFA Marquez if we start falling out of it, but other than that, because I can't trade him.
Ready now for the 5th inning, and here is Brett Phillips.
Number 9, Brett Phillips.
Blackman. Yeah, we traded Blackman to the Dodgers, actually. The Dodgers offered us... who did we get for Blackman? It was in the first year, I think. Well, we got somebody. I can't remember who we got, but... I hated to get rid of Blackman, but he was blocking some of the guys that we needed up there.
The wind of the pitch.
But the Dodgers did win the World Series in the first year of this franchise, so Blackman got a ring. So good for him. I need some instant analysis about what I'm doing wrong in fantasy. That can never. Okay. I heard somebody yelling outside the window. I don't know, man. The only thing I could say is I'm just looking for people that are underrated. Oh my God, Brett Phillips. That ball is long gone. 111 for Brett Phillips. Baseball is fun. 426. Rockies up to nothing. Fear the Phillips. Fear him. His 60-something power is coming for you. My God, what a sound off the bat that was.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did.
Yeah, the powerhouse known as Brett Phillips.
Really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful.
Oh, that was gorgeous, man. We're gonna have to test him.
So the Rockies lineup turns over. Ian Happ.
We gotta test him.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Year 1 was bad. Year 2, deep run playoffs. You feel one more year could be World Series, but I'm not thrilled about contracts. Hey, you made it deeper in the playoffs than I did, so you're technically doing a lot better than I am. Jays took Arjun Nimala? Cardinals took outfielder Chase Davis.
The pitch. In for a strike.
Pitch 0-2.
Is 0-2.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Almost swung.
Misses inside. 1-2 to count.
Really good.
Did you guys hear the only thing I saw on Twitter was when Manfred was up there announcing the pick for the A's, the crowd was chanting "Sell the team and stay in Oakland."
And a 1-2.
Ian Happ, right field, deep, and caught. I thought that was gone. Not gonna lie to you guys, I almost blew my load on that one. I thought that was gone. Darn. Got eliminated by the darn Dodgers, yeah. Yeah, the Dodgers are rough, man. They are rough. Last episode we faced them, and they didn't even have Freddie Freeman playing. Who was the other guy that wasn't playing? Oh God, who was it? I said it like over and over again. Freddie Freeman and somebody else wasn't even playing. They're so deep. That team is so deep. Y'all want to watch the home run derby tomorrow? We'll see. I'm just not big into the All-Star stuff. I hate to say it.
First offering misses badly for ball
I don't know, man. I just don't get excited about the All-Star game.
Right side,
Wow, okay. You could have just stepped on the bag. Man hits a rocket.
One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show.
4 games, Dodgers put up 31, he put up 17. Race took Braden Taylor. Shortstop, right, Mark?
And now the catcher comes up to him. Wilson Contreras.
I mean, I have a pick for the home run derby. I was stuck between Julio Rodriguez and Vladdy Jr. I think I'll go Vladdy Jr. though.
Yeah, very athletic catcher, and the thing about it is offense is probably what he's most known for, coming out of that position behind the dish. And this is a kid that grew up.
Taylor's third base. Oh, okay. Who did I see that the Rays got at shortstop, or was that a different team?
In terms of what you can do at the plate.
There's a strike. How about Wilson and William getting a chance to start and hit back-to-back in the 2022 All-Star game in L.A.? That must have been cool.
Yeah, that was pretty cool, and these two guys have a chance to be like the Molina brothers.
I think Major League Baseball needs to implement a measure where if your team doesn't, I'll say, finish at or over 500 for 5 years in a row, you have to resign. You know? That's what I think. I know it seems stupid, but like, if you want to put a competitive field product on the field, you know, you have to invest.
They're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
Next pitch misses, and a full count now.
You ever paid to get Gunnar Henderson back? I saw that trade. That was funny.
3-2 on the way.
Ouch.
Keeps the at-bat
Once again,
going.
Prada getting hit by a foul ball. Hey, if you feel like it was a good trade for you. Like, I picked up Duran from the Red Sox, and I picked up that, what's his name, Maikel Garcia for the Royals. And they're both helping me in the stolen bases category. I'll be honest with you, Charm. If you need Orlando Arcia, I'm thinking about trading him if you're interested.
And there's one down.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Edwin Rios. Next up for the Cardinals.
Good swing.
I know you sent me a message earlier asking about Ellie.
And the first offering is not close.
Henry Davis.
Left-hand batter waits.
God, I'll never forget that in that game we played earlier last year. Of when we faced the Mets, I think I made it a short, where the Mets catcher just like flat out dropped it. Someone accused me of having a fake reaction. I was just like, I've never seen that before. I'm sorry if you think it's fake, and I totally get why you think it is, but I've just never seen a catcher drop that before.
Up and in. It's 2-2.
The idea was right.
You don't need a shortstop. He can play second as well, I think. It's either second or third. Who are you interested in, Charm? I know Ellie's going to take a lot.
Here's the 2-2. Got him looking. That's
Hit him with the bender, Jesus. Strikeout number 6 for Luzardo.
now batting, right fielder,
Will Myers. Next up for the Cardinals. His first at-bat was a strikeout.
I would trade you Mike Trout for him, but he's on the injury list for like forever. So I know that's not going to happen. I tried to overpay for De La Cruz, and the Reds told me to go pound infield. Oh, I love that. I want to hear that. I want to hear that on a trade phone call. Like, hey, we want Ellie De La Cruz. We'll give you this player, this player, this player, and this player. Go pound sand.
It's 2-0.
Who's the one guy you've asked me about all year? That reliever, right?
Back here in St. Louis.
The reliever?
Top of the 6th. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Julio Ibarra. Ibarra, in his 3rd season, 23 years old.
Oh, Ibarra, you've got to do something with that, man.
Swing and a pop-up.
That was a hanging cutter.
One down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to
Mariners take Colt Emerson, shortstop.
Right there, and I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until this
Oh,
next
Ibarra.
Next for Colorado, Nolan Jones.
That's rough, man. All right, ball one, we'll take it. Bullpen cranking up. Got a couple of Zacks warming up.
Thompson getting cranked up as well. That one pushed foul.
Yeah, in this franchise, Ellie De La Cruz is on the Royals. By the way. Baby Nolan.
On a line, base hit.
Hit the ball hard, baby. And your 3 first basemen.
Love how he let that ball travel.
Okay, look. I will not trade a Luis Ariz. We could talk about other people, though. But that's going to be it for Walker Buehler. A lot of hard contact. Buehler gave up a lot of hard contact.
We'll have a new pitcher on the mound when we get back.
What position does Cruz play again? Is he shortstop and second?
The ball over to a new arm, Zach Pop.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
I don't mind having De La Cruz. I can move Nico Horner to second.
Parada having a lot more success on the road this
Wow,
season.
Parada loving being away. Shortstop in third. That's right, he has played third. I've got Nolan Arenado at third base. Oh my God.
Measures 6 feet.
Let's check out Zach Pop, 29 years old, 70 overall. First year with St. Louis, off to a slow start. Sinker, slider, four seam. And my favorite thing of all, he is a sidewinder kind of guy.
29 years old.
My favorite.
And he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2017. The 0-1. Swings
0-2 already.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Yeah, the Royals are really confusing to me in this franchise because they traded away Bobby Witt Jr. to the Yankees. And now they have Ellie De La Cruz. Good pitch. No chance for me there, man. I struggle so much against these sidewinders. Sorry, Parada.
Tailing away from the hitter, blowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. I'm
not going to pressure.
So digging in, Zach Veen.
Boy, almost for Ellie, I would be willing to. Oh, Veen. Man, this has not been a good night for Veen.
And the Redbirds bullpen comes through. 9-1.
Let's see, you're wanting Cano, aren't you?
It's the Rockies 2 and the Cardinals nothing.
Is that right? You're wanting Cano?
Back here at the ballpark, John Shambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Jake Cronenworth.
Like I said, if Trout wasn't hurt, Charm, I would honestly throw in Trout. Seriously, I would.
The pitch. That's in for a strike.
Good evening, Gabe. How are you doing, sir? How was your weekend? How was your day, I should say?
That misses the zone.
Could have been strike. 1-on-1. Like, maybe I could offer you. I mean, this is just shooting in the dark here. Just shooting in the dark. Actually, I don't know if I have enough to offer you something for him. You would throw him back. Yeah, I kind of don't blame you. Trout has not been the Mike Trout that we all know and love this year. He really hasn't.
Into foul ground. McMahon makes the catch, and there's one.
See what it'd take to get him. He's an A potential. I would have to give him 2 A prospects for him.
Really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Tommy Edman next up for the Cardinals.
Do you need starting pitching, Charm, in your franchise, or in your franchise, in your on your team? Hit hard. They're starting to catch up to that fastball. Hap will get it though. Loud second out. Because maybe I could offer you. Let me think here. Bryce Elder, Cano, and I don't know what you need, but I could maybe offer those 2 as well.
That one's in there, 0-1.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
And the 0-1.
Ooh, courtesy call 0-2. I do have people. I could go out and get De La Cruz. Will I do that though? I don't know. But I don't know, because remember, this franchise started before. I'm sure he's going to get upgraded. Ball left field, Ian Happ running after it. Show some love the glove. Good inning.
And down in order go the Cardinals. And they're down.
Well, how about Jesus Luzardo, man? Last 2 times we have pitched with him, he's been very good. Only 28 as well.
Back here at Busch Stadium. And now the shortstop, Jorge Mateo.
Doesn't help that 2 best players are hurt.
Elite defensive players, especially in the middle.
Yeah, I'm dealing with a few injuries myself. Kershaw's hurt. I have a reliever from the Padres that's been doing well, but he's hurt. And then I had Dylan Lee, but he's hurt, and they don't know when he's coming back, so I'll let him go. And then, of course, I got Mike Trout hurt.
Pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind him. Right-handed reliever. Now 1-1.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump.
That's true. I would love a guy that can steal Rocky bases.
Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do
Out of baby Mateo. Rip it, buddy.
Defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Rip it good.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle.
Let's hope I gets Mateo out of his slump, man.
But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So up next, Brett Phillips.
All right, guys, beware. Here's the powerhouse. You guys pump up the power here. That's a stupid thing to say.
This one in the dirt.
I want to steal so bad.
And an excellent job keeping it right there.
I just don't know if it'd be worth it. Want to know? There he goes. Not handled by the shortstop. Mateo, stolen base number 16.
And it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe it back against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal the base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Man at second. There's a swing.
Ball hit hard.
That one's
right field. Brett Phillips does it again.
His second home run of the game, and they add a pair.
He's going to get tested after the game. Brett Phillips leaves the yard. 405 feet. Get this man a dumbbell. Brett Phillips been hitting the weight room. Oh, baby.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition.
That is gorgeous.
He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your
Check his
swing.
bat.
He
Check his
stayed
arms.
on it and got it.
Ian Happ, the next to hit.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
You want to cut him after the last game? I did. You're not wrong. I said, like, how could... I said, because he couldn't throw that runner out. I said, why are you even on the team if you have these attributes, but you can't throw out a runner? Oh, you're right. You're right. I did say that.
The next offering misses.
I don't know if I said I wanted to cut him. I think I asked why is he on the team.
Right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing.
All right, chill out.
And he dodges that fastball.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen,
Maybe Ian Happ needs to get a hold of Brett Phillips' bat here.
So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
2 balls and a strike.
Because Ian Happ has not done anything recently. I mean, he's been good defensively.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit.
Offensively, he hasn't been doing a whole lot. Wow.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And there's one
Happ
down.
strikes out again. That's another 0 for 4 night. That's rough.
Tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. I tell you what, hitters have nightmares.
All right, Gleyber Torres got to start in the first inning.
Here is Gleyber Torres. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one.
Come on,
The
Gleyber.
solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
I mean, I like Brett Phillips because of how... I mean, he's cheap. Like, Phillips is a cheap pick, and he's been solid. Like, his hitting ain't great, but that defense and late inning speed... I mean, as you can tell, he hasn't been a whole lot on the offensive side. I mean, 8 home runs last year. That's pretty good. He has 1 coming into tonight, so now he's got 3. But, I mean... He, like I said, I mostly got him for defense. We got him for 2 years. So, I mean, it's just, you know, I'm fine paying him $4.5 million to be the best defender on the team. Cool with that.
Still only 1 out here in the inning.
But I did not expect, if you would have told me that he was going to hit 2 home runs tonight, I would be looking at you pretty sus. What in the world you're doing wrong?
Swings through that one.
What's up, Amish?
Back-to-back strikeouts.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side throw.
I was watching your Mariners game earlier today. It was a crazy game you had there. The slugfest. Man, left field, but that will be caught. All right, guys, the powerhouse is Brett Phillips. Does it again. 4-0. The Colorado Phillipses lead the St. Louis Cardinals. Let's go to the bottom of the 7th.
Back here in St. Louis, bottom of the 7th, down to third baseman, Nolan Arenado. The Cardinals in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Is Torkelson doing good, Amish? Do you have him?
They can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
The 0-1. A little bit low.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team.
Meneses.
He is a professional hitter.
That's right. The Dodgers also have Meneses in this franchise. It's ridiculous, man. We're literally going to have to become the Dodgers to beat the Dodgers. Did we draft Saunders? Not really. He was an Elroy Mack story. He was a walk-on. He was a free agent that was just chilling in there, so we signed him. Did very well, so we decided to keep him in the minors. Did very well in the minors, and I think I called him up a little sooner than what I wanted, because he's definitely struggling this year. But no, we didn't draft him. He was a walk-on. Seems like we have one of those every franchise. But I do like the combination of De La Cruz and Saunders in the near future. A strong lefty and a strong righty. Compliment with Max Fried, and then maybe Luzardo. Maybe we keep Luzardo if he keeps this up.
And a pitch.
Foul ball.
And he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket.
I did not draft Saunders, though. I don't know. I'm trying to think if anyone I drafted is even playing besides Ibarra. He was, like I said, Ibarra was our very first pick of the franchise.
And the 0-2.
Ratings-wise, we totally whiffed on it. But I think Julio Ibarra has been very good. He's up. And I'm going to be honest. I think that's the only person that I've drafted that's up. So... that's something I wish I want to do more. I want this team to be more... wow. I want this team to be more homegrown. Like, I would love to go out there and get Ellie De La Cruz, but it just doesn't feel like I built this team. It feels like I just bought this team, you know? I want to see some homegrown talent come up.
I'd say he got away with the big-time hanger on that one.
This is Dylan Carlson.
Wonder where the Yankees will play Belly. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Cubs are going to trade Bellinger to somebody.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
I want to see the Orioles offer a huge prospect deal package to the Angels and get Ohtani. That would just rock baseball forever, man. Like, that would just absolutely...
2 down, nobody on.
Set everything...
Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-1.
Set everything on fire. Yankees picked up Josh Bell? No. He's talking about Belly, like Cody Bellinger.
Two outs.
That is ripped, and Bean will not cut it off. Have a good night, Amish.
Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
We got double by Carlson.
He was all over that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you
not want that ever in a million years.
You're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right,
you sure about that? I guess it wouldn't happen because you would have to. You would have to sign him afterwards, and I just don't see you guys doing that. All right, who do we want to get warmed up? Do we want to get Fireheisen warming up? It is 4-0. Yeah, we'll get Fireheisen warming up. We got a 4-0 lead as of right now.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
Popped him up.
Next pitch is popped up.
Thank you, Contreras. Appreciate it. As long as McMahon doesn't fumble it.
Makes the catch, inning over. So 1 left for the
baby.
Cardinals. They're on the short
That's
end.
probably going to be it for Jesus Luzardo. 7 strong innings for 2 hit ball. We're going to bring in Fireheisen for the next inning.
New arm of the mound for the Cardinals, Zach Thompson.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is
oh no, I assure you Ohtani's not going to get traded. Because the owner of the Angels doesn't want to be known as the guy that traded the best baseball player. You know, he doesn't want to be known as that. So he's going to let his ego get in the way from Ohtani's success, pretty much is what he's doing.
The pitch. And That's
So
too
Zach
high.
Thompson in from the pen here for the Cardinals. This will be their third pitcher of the night. I'll be honest, I probably should have brought in a lefty.
And the 1-0.
Mm.
And a swing and a miss.
Or swings and misses. He's had a rough night.
Next offering misses, and a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Kicks and fires.
Charm, maybe I'm just a good guy. You know? Do you ever think about that?
Kicks and deals.
Oh my God,
And a miss
man.
with a strikeout. Had him
I am
out,
just
up,
awful
strike
with a
three.
bar.
Just a hammer, 12-6 curveball right there, Boo. That was exactly what he wanted to do with it. Not a ton of pitchers.
Imagine having Judge. We don't need Aaron Judge. We have Brett Phillips.
He did right there.
And a foul ball.
We have Brett Phillips, man. We have the true GOAT.
And here it comes.
Good Lord, what a
Swings
curveball.
and misses. 0-2 now. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jake Wood.
Barra gonna get traded? No chance. I don't want to trade Ibarra. I want to keep him as long as he's useful. And he is useful. I'm just doing bad with him.
Pitch misses, and it's 1-2.
I think he's second on the team in home runs, actually.
I think he's trying to speed him
Second.
up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
And now it's 1-2.
Baby, Nolan Jones.
Hit up the middle.
There's another hit for Nolan, baby. That's 2 hits tonight for Nolan.
Well, he found himself behind in the
Good
count
stuff.
right there, but he didn't give in. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infield.
Killing
to
me,
make any
Smalls.
sort of play.
I mean,
Runner on at first.
I don't know what trash I could talk to you
Here's the
about it, you
catcher,
know?
Kevin Parada. First pitch, not close.
Pete Alonso has looked lost this year, so.
Jones, the base runner at first with 1 out.
Swing at that. Did you say that slanderous talk, though? Now, I do worry.
At the belt and fires. And it is
I do worry that Ibarra is nearing his peak.
2-1.
I was so late on that.
Slice the other way and foul.
But he's still, like I said, he's still very useful. I think Zach Veen's going to put a lot of pressure on him to perform better. Gosh darn it, man.
And a miss, had him out front for the strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball right away. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
Hey, Fox Warrior Gaming 4, thank you for the follow over on Kick. Thank you so much. I do not have my alert set up, but I appreciate you regardless. How you doing? If you have a face, tell me about yourself. Whatever you want to say. You could say how bad I am at hitting, because I would probably agree with you.
There's a strike.
As a hitter, you
Stop
gotta
it.
learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed.
Let's call
up
time
with
here.
the Fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
A bar, a part of the De La Cruz. Oh man, I can't do that.
The 2-1.
Got a baby Bean. Oh, come on.
Ball, ball.
Bean, we're going to find your swing, man. Once you get cooking, you are going to be one of the best hitters on this team.
Still 2-2.
I'm
after
telling
the
you,
foul
man.
ball.
Once we find our comfort zone with him. I don't know how I didn't swing at that.
Great RBI spot here. Just
Full
gotta
count.
stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
We can send him down one more time.
So now 3-2. Fights it off. You'll see another.
But Zach Bean is pretty good, man. Like, he looks solid. I mean, he's obviously got a lot of work to do. He's a 77 overall. He is a B potential. He's 24. But I think he's at a point now where he either needs to be good now or next year, or that's it, you know. I thought Phillips was your guy. There's 3 outfield spots.
3-2.
Ah,
Got him swinging.
that gummit. All right,
The Rockies strand one. but
Bean,
they lead it 4-0.
I need to just skip Zach Veen at bats, man. That's what I need to do. That's all right.
JP Fire-Eyes.
All right, let's bring in JP here. He's been struggling a little bit this year. He was really good last season for us, but he has been the exact opposite this year.
They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Do I know what Rockies legend backed up NFL Hall of Famer Peyton Manning in college? Oh, come on. How am I supposed to know that?
Here's the Cardinal DH.
You're asking me. I don't even know enough about the NFL now,
And the pitch.
let alone college football way back when he was in college.
No ball, 1 strike.
I'm afraid to guess because it's going to be a dumb guess probably.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
They're in the area of the country you'll be embarrassed if I didn't know this. Why? I don't watch college football.
Left-hand hitter waits. Foul ball still 0-2.
Not as embarrassing as the Pete Alonso trade he did.
Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball.
I don't know how many times I've said that I am bad with sports history.
Sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Myers.
Are you going to keep berating me, or are you just going to give me the damn answer?
Out towards right center field. Veen in pursuit.
2 down.
2 down.
Rockies legend. All right, Charm, let me ask you a question. I'm going to see if you know it. Seeing how you're from Baltimore.
Number 12.
So 2 down.
You ready for this one? And I don't want you to look it up. I'm going to give you 10 seconds to answer it. Right? I'm going to give you 10 seconds to answer it. Who's the only NASCAR driver from Baltimore that has won 3 titles? Like 3 championships. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. God, you didn't know that? Come on, man. The answer is nobody. That's not a real thing. Todd Helton. Now, see, that's who I was going to guess. But like I said before, I don't watch college football. I don't have college football knowledge. I sure as heck don't have college football knowledge back when Peyton Manning played. So cut me some slack, you know?
The 1-2.
Cut me some slack.
Third out, and that ends the frame.
You care less about NASCAR? I could care less about college football back in the whatever time that was that Peyton Manning played. Yet you asked me that anyway. So I guess we could both learn something, can't we?
It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Cody Whitley.
Your attention, please.
So in now for Colorado, Jorge Mateo.
I'm so embarrassed you didn't know that,
Part
man.
of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
The pitch. On the ground to third. Arenado to first in time. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Well, to be fair, I said Rockies legend. Well, to be fair, you asked me a college football question
So digging in, Brett Phillips.
about
And everyone is thinking the same.
when was that even? When did he even play in college?
Will he do it again?
I don't know football. What part of I don't know football do you not get? Is it the I, the don't, the no, or football? Which one? Did it just get light again?
Time asked for at the plate, and he gets it.
Did it just go dark and then turn back to early evening? Come on, Charm. You didn't know the NASCAR question. Oh my God, Brett Phillips is the GOAT. 97. Okay, so I was 7 years old.
Right-hander kick steals.
Dude, I wasn't even into baseball yet.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Then he really sells the changeup with that.
By the way, shout out to Austin for knowing the answer to that question.
Next pitch is inside. 2-2.
Am I going to get the NCAA game? Probably not. Oh, Phillips strikes out.
Struck him out.
No 3 home run night for Phillips.
Just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel.
Hey, look, it got dark again. What's with the sky?
You can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so.
But even St. Louis doesn't know what time of day it is.
On the ground, right side.
All right, crunch time in St. Louis. Let's go get this win.
Number 3. So they make short work of them there. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order, due up. It's the Rockies 4 and the Cardinals nothing.
Oh, snap. Shout out to you, Dez. I don't know if you're here or watching this. Our good buddy, Justin Dez. Got himself a Nationals franchise. He just celebrated getting 100,000 views on his channel. I don't know if you're watching this, Dez, but if you do, congratulations. I ain't scared to call people out.
Connor Siebold gets the ball now.
And he's got
All right, let's bring in
nice lead
Siebold.
to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Here's the
Yeah,
shortstop
you
at
can't
the
be upset
plate.
with me with my reaction.
The line and the pitch.
You really can't.
Measures 6
You're going to
feet,
ask
2
me a question
inches.
of
He
something
features a
I've
four-seam fastball,
openly
a
admitted
slider,
that I don't know
a
anything
changeup,
about.
and he occasionally
Even if there was
uses
a
curve.
baseball twist in there.
That one's in there. That is strike 2.
Where do you see how many views you have? That is under... I have seen that before. Hold on, let me find it. It is... Oh god, it's a frame rate choppy? Better not be. It is under... It's under your About section on your profile on YouTube. The About tab. It'll have stats and then when you joined and how many views you have. I am close to, just for comparison, I'm close to 31,000 channel views. So, that doesn't bug me.
Oh, and 2 now.
Hey.
1 there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now, former Rocky gonna go yard. Arm, didn't you say you passed over 100,000 recently?
Swing and a miss.
I think I can look yours up too.
Out.
Hold on.
1 out, bottom of the 9th.
Oh, nothing too fancy.
I think I know how to check
Right
yours.
there.
Let
Just a
me.
low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable.
If you want me to say, I'll say,
But he
but
found a way to just
it's not.
get
And
by
that's. Oh yeah, yeah. I found yours, Charm. Yeah, you got a lot. You got a lot. Check-in bats illegal.
Mullins.
Yeah, you do.
Here, takes ball 1 low.
Well done. Ground ball to Mateo. If I'm not mistaken, that's Mateo's first ground ball of the night.
1 out remaining.
That's a lot, man. That's a whole lot.
So it's their last chance in this one. And up next for St. Louis, Nolan Arenado.
98 subscribers in 30 days. Congratulations. Very good, very good. Keep it up.
Going 1.
I'm just in cruise control, you know? Baby O2. I'm not a complicated person. I don't think I deserve success when it comes to YouTube. Because there's people that work way harder than I do and that are way more committed to it. That, and I just do this as a hobby. It's not really a goal, so to speak.
And a pitch.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to.
Next video will be 1,000 video on YouTube. Oh man, you should do a video on that. Like just a summary of your channel, you know? 1,000 videos.
That hits the dirt. Ball 2.
Think you're gonna get to 1,000? No, there's no way. If I do, well, I'm not gonna say that because I don't want it to happen. Rockies win.
And that is the ball game.
Well, you win this
That was a good game right there.
and it feels like
He looked a little more focused in that game.
offensively, but you also realize that at times it
Jesus Luzardo with another great pitching performance.
Feeling good about this win. Ultimately, there was great pitching and defense to keep that other team off the board. You always
Rockies
feel
4,
good
Cardinals
like
0. Luzardo gets the win. Bueller with the loss. I think the next episode we'll be looking at Darius Saunders, actually. So he's been a struggle, so we're going to look to get him back on track. I may try to pull a trade between here and next episode. I'm not sure yet. How are your Yanks 9 games back? I don't know. The Yankees in this franchise also have a very good team. It is so hard to say. No, I know you're disappointed in me. It's okay. You can tell me. It's alright. You can absolutely tell me. I'll just cry later. You know, I'm just going to tear up and cry.
The victorious Rockies, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on
I'm just kidding. Jesus Luzardo, player of the game, 7 innings, 2 hits, struck out 8. Typical Jesus Luzardo start for him. Walker Buehler with the loss. Didn't pitch that bad, really. 5 1/3, 6 hits. Gave up 2 runs. Only walked 1, struck out 2. I think Brett Phillips is player of the game, but he'll probably be on the thumbnail for sure. And then Gleyber Torres also went yard. Hopefully this will break him out of his slump. Brought a 2 for 4 with a double, a single, and 2 strikeouts. And Mateo also with a hit and a stolen base. So I don't know what that sound was. Anyway, but that's it for me tonight, guys. Tomorrow is Monday. I will be live. I'm not sure if it's going to be with Rockies baseball or something else. But appreciate you guys checking out the broadcast. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe to the channel here on YouTube, or you could go over to kick.com/justmrlove and follow me there, just like Fox Warrior Gaming did. Thank you so much, Fox. That's about it, man. I got nothing complicated. You can follow me on Twitter if you want. Message me. That's fine. You could do that. I'll do my best to get back to you. Other than that, man, everyone enjoy the rest of the draft if it's still on. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and I will see you tomorrow night. Go Rockies. Much love, guys.